All right, now for part 2 of the Stellina journey. So what we've done is, remember where it had initialize in this area here? So you hit initialize, and then it opens up the telescope. And then down here it says autofocus, and it autofocuses until it reaches 100%. After it reaches 100%, you get this. Look for a target. So we're going to look for the target. So we're going to go over to nebulas, and we'll choose a nebula tonight right here. So we'll hit nebula, and let's look for the dumbbell nebula. So we're gonna go through the dumbbell nebula. So we're scrolling through everything, and there's the dumbbell. See where it says dumbbell nebula? It says visibility good, so we touch the dumbbell nebula, and now it tells us that it's in the constellation of Vulpecula. We're gonna hit observe, and now it's going to observe it, and you're actually going to see it. It's going to scroll around until it goes to the right position, and 29 degrees, 25 degrees. When it gets to 0 degrees, then what'll happen is it will create like this star pattern, like a Stargate pattern. And basically what it'll do, it'll say, okay, I'm where I should be, I'm approaching the nebula, I'm checking my position accuracy, and then it'll do that back and forth. It'll go back and forth, checking my position accuracy, it wants to make sure, pointing at target, tracking activation, checking position accuracy. It wants to make sure that it finds what it's looking for, and this thing is really particular. So now we're just going to wait till it does its little Stargate pattern thing. So, and you'll see that come up here pretty soon. So you can see it's got like this little rendition. If the Earth was the size of a black peppercorn, the dumbbell nebula would be about 3 times smaller than the Earth. And it tells you all kinds of different facts about the dumbbell nebula while it's starting to locate the dumbbell nebula, which is really cool. All right, so we're just waiting for the Stargate pattern, which will pop up here in a minute. And there's the Stargate pattern. So what'll happen is you'll see this pattern, and then it'll get faster and faster and faster, and then the circle will then stop by itself, and then it'll go away, and then you'll actually see what you're viewing. And like if you're viewing a galaxy, you're barely going to see anything there to begin with because it has to gather the light from the galaxy. But over time, it'll take multiple pictures, and it throws out the bad pictures and keeps the good pictures, and then it stacks them all together and forms your picture. So what it's doing right now is it's just basically just making sure it locates the dumbbell nebula. See how fast that got? See the circle? And now you'll see the dumbbell nebula. Boom, there it is. Right there. Now right now, if you look over here, you'll see number 1. That's one picture that's been taken. All right, so as it takes pictures, you're actually going to see this thing lighten up. It'll get brighter and brighter and brighter. Now we've taken 2 pictures. And like I said, watch it. You'll actually see it pop, and it'll get brighter and brighter and brighter. And that's because it's taking in more and more light for each picture. Another thing that's really cool about Stellina is it will throw out the bad pictures. So when it stacks pictures, it'll have nothing but good pictures to stack. If you had bad pictures mixed in with the good pictures, it would ruin the good pictures. So right now we're just gonna let it take a couple more pictures, and we'll show you the quality. And then down here where it's got a camera, you can actually take pictures of what you're looking at, which is pretty cool. But see how brighter it's getting? You can also see how many more stars are in the field too. They're brighter. So as it takes pictures, you'll see it get brighter. See? It's getting brighter and brighter. So there you go. So this is how my astrophotography telescope works. and it is a fantastic tool, and we're having nothing but lots of fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please post your comments and be sure to share and like this video. Thank you.